Hey everybody, it's Arnie and welcome to Season 14 Alliance War. But before I continue, click subscribe button below the video, ring the bell to stay notified, and let's go. So this is my team, I'm taking PEV 7 and this is going to be insane war. It's going to be a lot of mini boss fights and also the Havok, the main boss fight with Warlock, and we will see how it goes. So I thought about my team and this is the team: Warlock, Namor and Fury. And I'm taking PEV number 7. This is the PEV and you don't see the opponents, but I activated the Scouter Lance tool and I'm like, okay, let's go, let's start the first fight. I checked the tool, it's going to be rank 4 Killmonger, and I'm like, okay, Killmonger. Namor is the best answer to Killmonger on any node, I think. And let's go. So it's also a Bane node, and this is why I will try to pay attention. I also will try to push Killmonger to SP2 because for me at least it's much easier to evade, and I also just can punish him. You see, I stopped my combo. I tried to transfer Bane as best as I could, and the fight is, I'm pretty sure I'm controlling this fight. You see, I stopped waiting for him to attack me just to transfer the Bane, and this is the main thing. It's a link node, and this is the easier link, I think. I don't know, I'm not sure. And I'm waiting for Bane to be on me, and then I'm activating my SP3 because it will send Bane back to him. So it's also breakthrough node. The higher my combo, the more damage that I do, and Namor after SP3 already unstoppable beast. So I'm like, okay, let's just hit him a few more times and he's down. And we're moving on to next one, and this is what I think this is even more intense fight than the main boss. So I checked the Scouter Lance tool and it showed me it's going to be a Nihilist. So I took Fury for this fight and boom! I'm seeing Iron Man Infinity Douche on this node and I'm like, oh shit. I wanted to keep my Fury, I don't want to activate the second mode, so I tried to be at first mode to see if I'm doing enough damage, and honestly, no, it's not enough. It's really not enough, and I'm like, okay, let's get hit a little bit and try to just reach the second phase. And you will see here, this is my mistake. I tried double parry strategy like legacy share, but unfortunately it didn't work for me. I just got hit on my face, and here it caught me. But I'm not worried at all about this because now it's time for a real Fury to get out, and here my strategy is different. I decided, you know what, I need one more SP to SP1 to be unblockable, and this means I don't care about his armor ups. Unblockable, just hit and kill, baby. Just don't die. So I'm like, okay, let's go. And I'm starting to do a lot of damage, just pay attention. Finishing combo, and unfortunately I should have finished with light attack. But it's okay, now at this point I'm like, okay, let's go baby, let's go. And I'm going to do a crucial mistake. I activate SP1, I thought he won't auto block it. And oh my god, I'm at 5%, he at 5%, and I'm like, oh shit, luckily there's no armor, so what should I do? So I'm hitting him, I'm trying to bait a heavy, and now, come on, boom, critical hit, and he's down. At this point, my recording, I don't know what happened. It's a mini boss, it's just on the right side, and this is messed up, and there are going to be, and sorry guys, there are going to be a few fights. They just got messed up with iPhone recording, and I don't really know what to say about it. I feel really pissed about it. So as you can see here, it's a Fury fight, and on his second phase, you will see that I will gain. Let's see if I will gain a full attack bonus, or I died, and this way I didn't share the video. Maybe this is conspiracy here that I'm not sharing videos when I'm dying, right? Check previous wars. I'm not afraid to share videos. So with Fury I'm doing 4 hits, holding block, trying to push him just to do a heavy. And he's down, 13 seconds left, a full attack bonus, but it's not all. When I edited this video I saw also the magic on PEV 7 just broken. So luckily I have at least some footage of this fight, and my strategy here is pretty simple. Build infections, and then SP1, this will trigger willpower and she will start losing health during whole fight she didn't trigger her limbo once because she was never above 1 bar of power. As you can see here, this is my basic fight. This is how I did the whole fight. Infection, few hits, SP1, and just kill her. And I started to look through all my recordings, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be a Mysterio fight. It was a pretty awesome Warlock fight because I can armor break this guy and just break his armor, his helmet. And as you can see here, I'm healing my Warlock. This is a very important war for us. And I have a lot of expiring special boosts also from the compensation. And I'm like starting this fight, and the recording is on. As you can see here, the fight is going all. And my strategy here is push him to SP2, not SP1, because SP2 for me, I can wait the time and that's it. But then, I don't know what shit has happened. I just searched for the whole fight and all I found is just the end of the fight. I'm really sorry for that, guys. I feel really frustrated with it. I don't know what I can say about iPhone. If someone knows why this shit is happening, I will really appreciate it. But there were some awesome fights this with Warlock, but now there are last 3 fights, and I did, thank you iPhone, it did record it, so you will see here it's almost the end of the war, and at this point we have only 3 deaths on my battle group, and our opponent's not happy with it, and we're really trying. We're boosting like crazy and really want to win this war. And as you can see here, I use this boost because in 12 hours it will be expired, so I need to use all those boosts and just claim from my stash. And Blade is pretty easy on this node, especially with Warlock, so once I apply infections, he won't gain any regeneration, so I don't need to be worried about it. I also with SP2 will armor break the armor, and as you can see here, boom, 2 infections. And now with armor breaks, Warlock do some nice damage, so I'm really not worried because Blade won't even regenerate. He has 3 infections on him, and I'm just controlling this fight like crazy. So with so many insane fights with Warlock, and I'm so sad that Magic fight is not fully recorded. Also same with Mysterio, because those fights were pretty intense and pretty fun, especially Mysterio, when I always pushed him to SP2 and then just parried and waited for the timer to get off and then just again attack him with SP2 to armor break him. So this was my strategy against Mysterio, and Warlock worked great. And now I'm just moving on. Come on, another SP2. I'm not worried at all. So more infections, more power drain. Blade is 0 power, so no Blade, no power for you. I'm like, come on, do I want to intercept? Nah, let's just parry to death this guy. This is going to be your last SP1. And come on, and boom, game over. It's a lot of hits, but SP2 do like 20 hits or something like this. So now we have 2 last fights. The first one is going to be a Korg mini boss. It's 90% critical resistance, and I'm bringing Namor again. I'm healing this fight. I still have the boost active, so I'm like, let's heal fully. I don't want to do stupid mistakes. And let's go to this fight. We have 2 last fights. The Havok fight, baby. This is going to be a really nice fight. So I'm so used to Korg. I'm fighting him in map 6 all the time, so I'm really used to this guy. Here I don't want always just to bait his SP1, so I do trying to push him to SP2, and Namor reflecting all the damage, so I don't need to be worried about the damage here. I think I will do a mistake, and you will see it in a moment, and this will just make this fight a little bit longer. I will give you a second to guess, guys, what I will do, but till now the fight is pretty much under control. My goal here is to activate SP3 when I will have like 26-27 outrages, and then another SP3, and then just SP2 to death this guy. Even without critical hits, this will be devastating. So the first part of my strategy is going pretty well. I'm like, okay, let's go. So now I have 29 outrages, and I was tapping SP3, but I tried to bait another SP3 and it didn't work with the heavy, and here I just stood there and took SP1 to my face. So this will make the fight a little bit longer. I honestly, I don't really know what happened. I thought when I reached the outrage I will be fast enough to click SP3, but I didn't. And this was like a chain reaction of mistakes, and instead of finishing this fight it will be even longer, but I'm not losing control over this fight. I'm still calm. I still have a lot of health. I did some specials to gain some health, so I'm not really worried about anything here. Just honestly, yes, I do worry about one thing, the timeout. This is the scariest thing fighting this guy in here. I activated Imperious Rex intentionally because I do want to finish this fight and I don't want to time out. So I'm just going to this fight and let's go. So I think he has his armors or not, I'm not sure. Let's see in a moment, probably not. And I'm like, okay, let's do SP2. Man, it's not enough damage, so I just trigger another one. He was so far away, I didn't reach him, and I'm like, oh my god, 37 seconds. So there are a lot of mistakes of this fight, but at this point of the war, my hands were shaking. I was very nervous about the war because I don't want to do any mess ups here. And now this is the last fight of this alliance war, and this is a Havok boss, and I think I fought him once with Warlock and I timed out. So I decided, you know what, I will use invulnerability boost because again I have one expiring and I need to use, I also use this tech boost. I know Warlock speed 2 is not hitting hard, but it can give some power, so I can just change, just reach fast SP2 faster, and I still have my just 10% attack boost and 20% green boost, so I'm boosted pretty high here. So I'm like, come on, let's start with intercept, baby. No, you don't want to play intercepts. Okay, okay, okay. So if you don't want to play intercepts, I still will get intercepts from you. I did practice. I love to intercept with Warlock. It's so funny. It's such a nice reach. And just bait SP2. This is what I'm trying to do most of the time. And let's go. So you see, I gained some power. So at least this is nice to gain some power. So this way you can just reach SP2 quicker. So this guy, instead triggering his heavy, just like, nah, I will trigger SP1, this annoying dude. But I'm super aggressive. I know the time is not on my side in this specific fight, so I need to be really aggressive. And again, another pretty insane intercept. So this is the redemption for all these mess ups videos that I don't know what iPhone did, but I'm now, come on. And here I tried to evade, but I blocked it and took insane amount of damage. It was pretty insane. But still, I'm not worried at all. If I lose 1 more percent, I will get extra 20% attack from Courage Mastery, so honestly, I'm not worried at all. And I'm continuing with intercept, checking the time, so I'm in nice shape. I have assassin, so I will do an insane damage at the end. So if the fight will go this way, it will be pretty good. So come on, baby, come on, trigger SP2. Thank you very much. And we're moving on. Come on, Warlock, you can do it. Another SP2, and you see here I'm building some power. It's not a lot, but still, it's nice. And this war used a lot of boosts, but most of them were expiring, so I needed to use those boosts. Man, our opponents didn't like what we did, but we really pushed this war. We really did. I think this is our best war for at least 2 seasons, I think. At least my battle group, so I'm really proud of my guys, pretty insane skilled players. But we're still doing mistakes and we're trying to improve. And 45 seconds left, hit 25%. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to time out. I don't want to time out. I really want to win this guy. I really want to bring a solo to our battle group with Warlock. My first solo boss, Havok with Warlock. And I'm like, okay, 9%. Come on, baby. Be a nice boy. Thank you very much. So he's like at 6% and I baited another one. 19 seconds left and I'm like, okay, let's go with SP1. I forgot that this dude immune to shock and I'm like, oh man. This was so intense, but I managed to get a solo from this guy. Again, I'm sorry for the broken videos that I have. I don't know what happened with iPhone. I'm really upset about it. but I do share with you that I got the bonuses, and I hope you enjoy this war. If you like, click subscribe, like, share. See you soon on my next video.